Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Team Eagles. Welcome to our regular Monday evening call. It's always so good to see you guys. And of course, we'll be seeing you all in person later this year in October. I'm so excited. I really do feel that life has returned to normal. As you know, we are Jenny and Mick Daly. We are presidential marketing directors in your support line in a very hot Colorado, but I'm not complaining. I love summer. It's my favorite time of year. So hopefully Brianna is going to be joining us in a moment, but if not, the show will go on without her. And first of all, as always, we would like to look at our contest, and we are going to do some celebrating, looking back into the end of May. And the Eagle of the Month, as you can see there, top of your screen, is none other than Kim George. Congratulations, Kim. You finished the month with an incredible 1,020 points. And we're going to hear in a moment as to what's been going on in the George family, because Dr. Kevin Ross in Phoenix was in second place, and then Haley, who is Kim and Mark's daughter, and then Mark, who is Kim's husband, tied in third place. So this really is a family affair.
And in ninth place.
And in ninth place going on. Oh yeah, Mason as well. Yes. So awesome, really. We're very excited for all of you. And we are going to ask Mark and Kim to say a few words, but I was just looking back before the call, and I think I've got my dates roughly correct. I mean, you truly are superstars, you guys, because Kim, you signed your application at the end of September. Well, in less than 60 days, you did your fast track to QSC. And then by the end of January, you were already a sales coordinator. And now we are celebrating your promotion to QSSC, qualifying senior sales coordinator. And so you truly have got off to an incredibly fast start. So is Brianna with us?
No, haven't heard from her.
She's not here. Well, in that case, Brianna is the George's sponsor, but of course, as you know, Melinda is Brianna's sponsor. So, Melinda, I would just love you to talk with Kim and Mark and Haley as well, if she's on, and tell us what's going on here. I mean, what's driving the momentum here in your Juice Plus business? Because whatever you're doing something right.
Well, no doubt this is a magical family, and we have known them for, I guess, about 18, almost 20 years. Our daughters, Taylin and Brianna, roomed together in college. And I will tell you that they had no interest in Juice Plus for all those years. We kept dripping on them occasionally, no. But when I asked Mark George if he would fund a tower garden for a nun that spoke at our church, he was game on. Immediately, yes. He went up to Riker with me and looked at him, and he said, well, how much food can one of these things produce, and how many do the nuns need? So he immediately volunteered to send one of our tower gardens up to the nuns, and proceeded almost immediately to buy one for Kim. Said his wife had to have one. And then as we started working together with them, and I think Brianna's on now, just started answering some questions about the Juice Plus, working on the tower gardens, and as they say, the rest is history. But this is a phenomenal family to work with. We just couldn't be more delighted to have them on board with us, and we are constantly learning things from them and being delighted by them, picking on them and having a good time with them as well. So in fact, when we got the call, right before we got the call for the QSSC, we might have played a little joke on Mark George. Maybe we might have, Haley and Brianna and I. Yeah. So, okay, Brianna, you're here. Anything else you want to add before we turn it over to Mr. Mark?
Nope, I think you covered it all. Sorry, I was in and out because my audio wouldn't connect. So I heard parts of it, but I'm sure you covered it all.
And then some. But this is a dynamic duo. Mark does most of the talking, but as you know, he couldn't get anything done without that beautiful wife sitting there right beside him. So you'll probably hear mostly from Mark, but know that Kim is pretty amazing. So I'll turn it over to you, Mark.
Well, hey, what's up?
And hey, Mark, because
Hey.
I can, I've got a big hook. And when I want to hear from Kim, I'm going to go, Mark.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Well, I'm going to start off by saying you, sir, are on my list. So you just better keep looking over your shoulder because I heard you were supposed to be part of that whole deal. And oh my goodness.
It was pretty funny.
It was funny. It really, and I'll tell you that I knew right then because my daughter orchestrated that. I knew that she was my girl, right? So, I mean, I have big new time respect for Haley now for orchestrating that because I did that to her and she was not going to take it laying down. So love it. Man, I don't know really what I don't know what it is. It's when I get passionate about something, it's really pretty easy. And it's not something that that I give up on. I mean, I just turned 60. Most of the people that know me know that I've been involved with baseball my whole life. I played it for a long time and I continue to coach it. I've been coaching now for 40 years. That's because I'm still passionate about it. And I got to tell you, I've been involved with other companies like this, and I don't know that my passion has been as high. And it really has to do with, I guess the immediate results that we were able to achieve when we enjoyed the nutrition of the fruits and vegetables, and then we shared it a couple of times, and the stories were remarkable, and I can't not talk about it. I can always talk, but I can't not talk about Juice Plus and the people that we've shared it about. And I think maybe last week, I can't remember when I said this on a meeting here, it seems like in the last week, but I had to go into the bank last week and sign some papers. The lady I was talking to, I've never met before. And other people that know our story, I usually have hair, and I don't have hair today in support of everyone fighting cancer, but especially women fighting breast cancer, including my oldest daughter, Taylin, at 28, who was diagnosed and is still fighting like crud and doing fantastic and winning that battle. And so I saw another lady there sitting outside this office, and she had, I call it a do-rag. I'm not sure the right term for that or whatever. And so I'd asked the lady I was talking to what her story was, because I pretty much thought I knew, and she told me. And immediately I just said, hey, so we got to talk, and I said, I know you don't know me, and there's no reason for you to look any further, but I'm going to give this to you anyway, and what you do with it's your business. And I went on about Juice Plus and gave her a bunch of cancer and chemo videos. And she said, well, this seems like it would be really for everybody, not just cancer. I said, well, I didn't mean to cut you out, but I have a personal, take on what she's fighting, and absolutely you're right. So, it's just been really easy for me. If when I get passionate, I'm all in, and I talk about it every day. I did that again. I talk about it every day. I don't need to tell you all my stories that I've talked about. And Kim, this is not her favorite thing. I can't wait for y'all to get her on a stage and make her talk about whatever. And tonight you should throw that hook, Rick. Tonight we should get her to talk. She doesn't really like that, but what's really cool is, like Melinda said, she sits right next to me. She butts in when it's time to butt in, and when she does, it's really game over. She just doesn't understand that the power that she has, because everybody loves her, everybody believes her. And I just kind of set it up, and it's not really a plan like, hey, I'll set it up and you knock it out. It's just, she just jumps in. And when she does, it's incredible. And she's getting better and better now, that she's heard us talk about it. And I'm like, man, I want to get back in. I want to get back in. She won't let me in. She is incredible that way. I want to also make mention, and then Mick throw the hook, but this is really, I will also say that this could be really hard if your upline is not, what do I say? I don't want to say easy work. You got to enjoy the people that you're working with. And Melinda and Mark and Brianna are the model really of what I would hope for in an upline. They've coached us really well, and I've made it very clear to them, that don't let my age or the fact that I'm a coach scare you from coaching me, because I'm extremely coachable. And the first words out of Brianna's mouth were, okay, but if you see something that I need coaching on, make sure you mention that too. And that's just a great leader. And we are blessed to have them, and can't wait to meet you guys, Mick and Jenny. Y'all are outside of that, your portion of the scheme, Mick. Things have been going pretty good, but we are going to handle this, me and you. We are going to handle this. I don't know if you're prepared for this, Texas boy, but this thing is going to get squared up. Let's just promise you. So, here you go. Throw that hook. This girl needs to say something.
Yes, she does.
What else can I say? Everything that you've already said. We, I guess, first we had to make sure that we were 100% sure that the product was for us. And we started off slow with just a few of the vitamins, and gradually we capsules, and then continued on with the other products,
Berries and omegas.
the shakes and stuff. So I guess one thing is that you have to be sure that you're all in with all the products, and we continue to do that. And being able to do that, being able to share that with other of our customers and adding on to their orders with that. So.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right. Very good.
Awesome.
Well done, you two. Hey, Mark,
Yes, sir.
from one coach to another.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know baseball, but I love soccer, and I coached youth soccer. And so I can identify with where you're coming from. I wish I was still coaching soccer today. I'm not. I have no excuse, but don't quit coaching, because the young people that you coach, you'll never know how you have influenced them in their lives. But the best coaches will never know how much they have, because then it might lead to pride, and no coach should be prideful. But don't quit, Mark. Keep on coaching.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that.
And thank you for saying what you said about Brianna, because again, the best coaches in the world never stop learning. And
Agreed.
there is a term that we all understand called servant leadership. And Brianna and her parents are servant leaders. And that thing she said to you is just proof that she has tremendous talents, tremendous gifts, tremendous abilities, and she has humility that goes along with it. So Brianna, Tanner, Nee, Cranwelgi, well done, girl.
Yep, well done, everybody. All right, well, thank you for all that. Before we move on to our main topic tonight, I would like to welcome a new Eagle to the team. I see that Samantha Malinsky has joined us. So welcome, Samantha. So good to see your face. Samantha was sponsored by Dr. Kevin Ross down in Phoenix. And she's already completed her fast track to qualifying sales coordinator. So congratulations, Samantha. We're very happy to have you join our Team Eagles.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
We look forward to meeting you. I don't know whether you'll make it to Atlanta in October, but that's definitely the place to be. Okay.
I'll do my
Mick.
best.
Good. That's what we like to hear. Okay, Mick, over to you.
All right, so that was a nice segue, Jenny, because not only do we want everyone in Atlanta, but the company, the Juice Plus Corporation, wants everybody in Atlanta. So I'm going to cheat slightly, and I'm going to ask Wendy Campbell to give us 5 minutes. Now, some of you may have seen the longer version of this. Those of you who know and love Wendy Campbell as we do, know that Wendy never takes a minute to say what could take 10. So her original video was long, and this version, I've cut it down. It's about half the length, but I'm just going to show you the first 5 minutes of my shortened version, because I want you to share Wendy's enthusiasm, because we're not the only ones who are enthusiastic about the summer incentive. So Wendy.
Well, this summer incentive was the way that our company had put together a program that will help you to create the income and the momentum going into the Juice Plus Live. Okay, so for June, July, and August, okay, all partners, no matter what your title is, when you get 5 new customers a month, 5 new customers a month to a total of 15 by the end of August, right? Then what's going to happen is you're going to get a free Juice Plus Live ticket. Now, let's talk about this for a moment, because it doesn't have to be a perfect 5 every month. That kind of goes with our way of teaching of the 5-1-1, where you're focused on getting 5 new customers a month and beginning up at least 1 new partner and helping them to achieve at least the Partner Plus position. And when you do that, you very often have that Partner Plus from the previous month that you're now finishing up to the Qualifying Sales Coordinator position. This is the 5-1-1 that we've always taught, okay? And this is a semblance of that, but it's a little bit easier, okay? Not that a 5-1-1 is hard. I mean, sometimes I go, what? You're balking at 5 customers in a month? You say you're on a mission? You say that you care that much about people, that you're going to give that gift of education that turns into the gift of health, that turns into the gift of team? Are you kidding me? Of course you're going to get at least 5. That's just 1.25 person a week that you're touching, right? And though it doesn't always happen in perfect order. So just know that you must all, to complete this incentive, everybody has to focus on getting 15 total new customers. Well, 15 total new AROs. Actually, you only have to have a total of 10 of those 15 that are brand new customers, because you could add some products to existing customers, and you could add something for your own family. So really, we're thinking in terms of 10 new AROs, right? Over the 3-month period of time. Maybe you only get 1 this month, but you get, 10 the next month, and for the following, who knows? But it is a total of 15 AROs, but only 10 that it's necessary that they be brand new, okay? And when any one of us accomplishes that, we get a free Juice Plus Live ticket, okay? Now, does that mean that you don't purchase your Juice Plus Live ticket now because of the special that's going on to the end of the month, where it's only $100 and then it will be $150, I believe, after that? No, of course you're going to purchase your ticket, and you need to for a number of reasons. You need to because it says to you and your family and your team, I am committed. and they need to have that commitment. You've got to give that strength to them. Okay. And then, of course, if you were to receive the free Juice Plus Live ticket, then you'll be able to get that money back. Okay. So don't worry about it. And besides that, you wouldn't even want to get it back because why? Because you could transfer that ticket to one of your team, or they could buy it from you if you're not yet in a position of being able to purchase it for them, right? Or to be able to whatever, you know what I mean? If $100 is that important, fine, okay. And though you also might want to bring a family member too. But any which way, it's not going to be wasted that you actually bought a ticket. You'll be able to move it and pay it forward, okay? So everybody wants to do that. And then the second part of this incentive is that, of course, at least 2 partners are going to come up, right, out of the numbers of new customers that you're focused on. And of course, they're going to get to Partner Plus, because with the company giving the $100 Express Track reward, who wouldn't get to Partner Plus? Of course, everybody does. We don't have partners on our team. We have, at the very least, we have Partner Pluses, because remember, it only takes what? The equivalent of 3 trio orders between 2 different orders, right? And they could even be within your same family to be able to get to that Partner Plus level, and then to be able to receive that $100 title.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. Now let's, before we finish out the details, let's go back to that's interesting. Let me try that again. There we go. Let's go back to our contest, because I want you to recognize that we've added another opportunity to earn 100 points on the contest. This little column up here. So when you tell me that you have purchased a ticket for Juice Plus Live Atlanta this October, you get 100 points in the contest. So that's one way that we are piggybacking on the summer incentive corporate program. And let's just take a look at this. So most of the folks on the leaderboard have purchased their ticket. And let me reinforce what Wendy said. If you win a ticket by getting 15 new customer orders, that's what an ARO is, automatic reorder, a customer preferred customer order. If you get 15 between June 1 and the end of August, then if you choose, you can have that $100 that you paid this month, or 150 next month, you can have that reimbursed, or you can pay it forward, as Wendy said. So those folks have done that. And then let's look at some of the others. So here's Rachel. Rachel already has her Partner Plus, who is Jan Morton, a brand new partner on Rachel's team. And Rachel helped Jan to get her Partner Plus promotion. So Rachel already has her Partner Plus. Now Rachel will be working hard, named Rachel, to make sure she gets her 15 orders by the end of August. Melinda already has 5 orders. Chris already has 5 orders. I know from what Melinda's told us that she probably will be promoting her Partner Plus very shortly. And by the way, here's another very important detail that I think I'm right in saying, Melinda, that 2 of your orders, actually you've placed 2 even since I updated this leaderboard, but I think 2 or maybe 3 of those orders that you took are actually going to help your new partner complete her Partner Plus. And the good news is that when those orders move over from Melinda's to her Partner Pluses, Melinda still gets the credit for those orders because they were placed as customer orders before they were moved over to her friend who became a partner and then got her Partner Plus promotion. That's like double dipping, people. That's wonderful.
But
So
can I just clarify something?
Yeah.
What we're looking at here at the top, the results to date for June, business building contest, it's in green. I believe that should say June, not May.
it should say June. I'm sorry. Yep.
That's okay, just in case people are confused.
Yep. Yep. That should
And,
say-
and we failed to mention earlier, when we were congratulating the Georges, that Kim is already in top place on the leaderboard for June as well. So it's going to be interesting to watch this pan out as we get towards the end of the month.
Exactly. And then one more thing, just look at Nicole Helmstetler. 9 orders already, 9 out of her 15. So Nicole's going to get that free conference ticket easily. And guess what? If I go down here, Nicole already has a free conference ticket for Atlanta because she won the overall contest the last 6 months. So Nicole will be getting an extra conference ticket, and I know her husband John is going with her, so John will probably use the one that she wins in this contest. Okay, so let's zoom back over to our Team Eagles Facebook group, because this is where you'll find everything that you need to know about the summer incentive. Here is the video that we just watched 5 minutes of, well worth watching the missing 11 minutes, don't miss that. And then here is all the corporate provided information. This is I hope you can all see this clearly enough, because this is the official information, the 3 ways to win, 15 new orders between June 1 and the end of August. Then when you've done that, you get your free conference ticket. And then when you've done that, or on the way to doing that, you will help 2 new partners reach Partner Plus. Now, those will be new partners who have joined since June the 1st. 2 partners make Partner Plus. Then if you've got your 15 orders, customer orders, you'll get the free conference ticket and $150 to spend in Atlanta. You have to be in Atlanta to spend the money. And then if you go further and you help 1 Partner Plus get that promotion to qualifying sales coordinator, just like Samantha did just recently, then if you've done the first 2 steps and you do that, then they will add $250. So it'll be $400 plus the free conference ticket. The Partner Plus, who you help get promoted, or the partner who you help get promoted to qualifying sales coordinator, that partner could have joined before June the 1st. That partner could have been promoted to Partner Plus before June the 1st. So it doesn't matter when they joined or when they achieved their first promotion to Partner Plus, as long as they are promoted to a QSC between June 1 and the end of August, that qualifies you, the sponsor, to have the potential to earn a conference ticket and $400. Before I open up to questions, let me go back and highlight 2 more things. So in this post topic, summer incentive, that's the flyer. Click on that link and up comes the flyer itself, the PDF. This is a nice little tool that another Juice Plus leader produced for us. This is a PDF, Summer 22 Atlanta Conference Incentive. And this is a PDF you can download, and you and your team member can work through this. This is where you can print off this PDF. You can write in the names of your new customers as they join. You can write in the names of the Partner Plus promotions as they are achieving their promotions, and you can write in the name of the new QSC. So this is another very useful tool. And then last but by no means least, there's the link which will take you to the Boombox page where you can purchase your ticket, $100, order now. Okay.
And yes, we have already purchased our tickets and we have also booked our flights. So we will be there.
We got a heck of a deal on flights, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
All right, so that's enough from me. There are the PDF that I showed you. There's more detail in there. There's a frequently asked questions section there, which pretty much answers all the questions. But I think that's the most important information which I wanted you to have. So I know there will be questions. So now's your chance. And if you don't think of the question now, you can always go to that post and write your question in the comments down below.
While you're thinking about your questions, I just wanted to say how nice it is to see Gretchen with us tonight, and also Elizabeth Jasborough. I don't think you've joined us on a Monday evening for a while, so welcome back.
Hi, friends.
So just to confirm, when we have a quad order, it's fine to order it as a trio and an Omega?
Yeah, so an ARO is an individual order. It has to be a product order, so a Tower Garden accessory doesn't count. Sadly, for some folks like the Silers, who do a lot of Tower Garden business, a family garden, that's 3 Tower Gardens, not 1, that only counts as 1 for the summer incentive reward, and a community garden, which is a lot, like 8, I think.
12.
12. That also only counts for 1. So what Melinda is cleverly asking in her question, or suggesting with her question, is if you want multiple orders to count for this incentive, then place a trio order and a quad, or even place a duo order, fruits and veggies and the berries and the quad. And sometimes, I mean, we've done that in the past, not because there was a reason to do with it.
When you say the quad, Nick, when you say the quad, you're saying the Omega separately.
Sorry, Omega.
Yeah.
So you could order the fruit and veg, 1 order, the berries, 1 order, the Omega blend, 1 order.
And it doesn't make any difference to the cost to the customer doing that. In fact, in some ways, it's more convenient because, as you know, customers often run out of one product before they run out of the other. And it's easier to make changes to their order if they are separate orders. Now, having said that, typically we do enter them as trios and quads, but there are reasons to do it either way. For the contest, do it as separate orders.
So you're saying put every order in separately?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Sorry, Cheryl.
I know I put a quad in. Dang it.
Dang it.
Maybe I'll cancel it and put it in again.
Anybody else? Questions or comments?
So what Mick was talking about, I kind of backed into by mistake, but it did work out really well because one of the people I was talking to about an order mentioned that she knew somebody else that wanted, she and her husband each wanted the trio. And so just keep that in mind because that worked out really great because I entered those other 2 orders for her friends, and then I'm entering her orders tonight. And so that automatically will make her Partner Plus, and I'll sign her up later this week and just move those orders under her. So I kind of backed into that, but that's actually a really good plan to move forward with. If you're talking to somebody that knows somebody or, you know, has some other family members for their Partner Plus, do it that way.
So
And-
isn't that double dipping?
Of course it is.
That's what I said, Cheryl. That is, and the company approves of that.
Yeah, and just make sure it's all in the same month, though.
Well, the same 10 days because then they get the extra $100 on the express track. But Mick, I didn't think about doing it as a twin, a berry and an Omega. So I'll
Next
do
time.
that.
Next time.
No, I haven't got her email yet, so I got to still wait till tonight so I can fix that.
So the other, just a reminder, the other thing that I know a number of you, like I know Brianna does this, I'm pretty sure I know Nicole does this. They help their new partner get the orders that will promote them before they even put their application in. And so this is only really kind of an extension of that. Let's get those orders in the system, and then let's get the new person sponsored as a partner. Then let's move the orders over under them, and then they get their promotion. And all that can happen in 24 hours. And the beauty of that is that that person then has, how long? 60 days to meet their QSC promotion.
Yeah, 30 days to express track and 60 for fast track.
But
So-
interestingly, for this incentive, the fast track counts. It doesn't have to be express track.
Right.
Okay, and just to clarify, 10 of the 15 cannot be current customers ordering new products.
Correct. Yes. However, it could be another family member.
Or the dog. Oh, you did not hear me say that.
Our dog eats a lot of Juice Plus, I can tell you that.
It does.
I hope we've sparked your imagination. I commend the company because I think this is really well thought out, well thought through. It's at a time of year when a lot of us like to go, oh, it's summertime. But it gives us a huge incentive because we don't want anyone getting to late August and looking back and going, oh, I wish I had. Now I know the Georges won't miss out. And I know Melinda and Rachel and Brianna won't miss out. And I
So
know all of us-
just a little challenge. The Lone Star Eagles are just doing it by the week. So instead of 5 a month, we just challenged each other last week to just do 5 each week. And that way we're set and we got plenty of time to promote these people. So for the rest of you that want to jump in on that, game on.
Spectacular. Let's get some competition going. So the other thing to remind you that Wendy mentioned in her video, as you get towards 10, 11, 12 customers, and you're looking to get those 3, 4, 5 more that you need, probably in August, don't forget the fact that those customers who joined you, the first 8, 9, 10, there are partners amongst those people. Getting your 2 partner pluses really should be a no-brainer. And you don't have to do what Wendy does and offer every single one of them the business, or offer every single one of them the $100 title reward. But on the other hand, why wouldn't you, right?
Well, the other thing I'm just going to throw out there is you also don't have to have a multiple year relationship with these people. The lady that just did this for me, I met her because she did the tour at Spencer Theater that I took Matthew on. So she had no idea who I was. I didn't know her. We were there for a couple hours and I just followed up with her. So it can, like Mark's saying, it can be somebody you don't even know. So it doesn't have to be somebody you've spent months trying to develop a relationship with. It just needs to be somebody that's open and needs good nutrition.
Yeah, and I'll add on that, just so you know, one of Nicole's partner pluses from last month was a prospect of mine. So if you have people in your area, but she wasn't a prospect in the way that I hadn't brought it up yet. I was waiting for the right time. Nicole met her. First time she met her, they both homeschool their kids. She started sharing what she did. This lady bought it for her whole family and joined Nicole within like an hour of meeting her.
Oh,
Waiting for the right time. Like obviously Nicole and I will work together with her and I'm excited for her, but it was like, okay, Brianna, like quit waiting for the right time. Just talk to people about this. So no matter how long you've been in the business, you're going to miss out on people. And hopefully that's a good slap in the face. Like, wake up, don't be afraid to share or afraid it's too soon.
Well done. And it's also a reminder that many people need to hear about it more than once. Cool. Well done, Brianna.
And then I don't have a question on the contest. I just hope everyone participates, because I love that Juice Plus is doing these. They've never done stuff like this. And I feel like the last time they did it with the rooms, it worked out really well for those of us who went, but I don't know how well it worked out necessarily for the Juice Plus company. But so I'm glad that they're like giving another chance and doing incentives, because if you're new to the company, you don't realize this is new, that Juice Plus is doing these kinds of incentives. So for those of us who love a good challenge, I love that the company is continuing to do these and rewarding us with more than just, a conference ticket or something. You have the potential to make a lot more on this.
Absolutely. So,
Mick, you've probably run these numbers, but this is a lot more money than just $100 conference ticket and the cash. Like, if you add, I haven't done it, you probably have, but if you
Wendy Campbell did the numbers, and it's on both of those videos. Any sales coordinator who wins the $400 plus the free ticket, because of the orders and because of the title rewards, the QSC title reward, because the sponsor also gets the $300 or $400 when you promote a QSC, it's going to be anywhere between $900 and $1,150. That's $1,000 as a result of doing this incentive the right way. So yeah, it's a lot of money. Jenny's going to call this to a halt, but I want to do one more thing, and I want to show you this to finish up, because you guys know that I'm a geek, but I'm excited because this morning this appeared on the Juice Plus Instagram page. If you know, you know. And the words that went with it are, we're thrilled to finally give you a glimpse into some exciting things we've been working on. Any guesses? Stay tuned and follow along as we drop some hints. It's going to be transformative. And so if you have Instagram, check out the Juice Plus US Instagram page every day in the coming days, and hopefully so many days, because if you notice, this last weekend, the websites were down for a long time. Not as long as they told us they might be, but when I saw that, being an old IT guy, I thought, okay, this is not just normal maintenance, this is a huge upgrade. And the way Kurt Beavers described it is that this is the big change that some of us have been waiting for some of us way too long. And it's the change that resulted in all of the home of all IT, all information technology of the Juice Plus company, leaving the earth and going to the cloud. That doesn't mean much to most people. Doesn't mean all that much to me either, because I'm too old school. But honestly, this is it. This is the change. This is the move that will open the door for the exciting improvements to not just our websites, but the apps that we're looking forward to, and a whole lot more that they haven't even told us about. So I got goosies. I'm just saying. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then okay, that's fine. But I would hope within a few weeks, we'll start to see some major enhancements to our digital presence and digital support. Okay.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, everybody. And I would like to wish everyone a very happy Father's Day this coming Sunday. Whether you are a father or a son, I guess that's a special day for you. And then please join us again at the same time next week, when this Zoom will be hosted by none other than National Marketing Director, Melinda Crenwelge. Good night, everybody.
God
night.
bless.
Good night.
Great Juice Plus
Night.
summer week.
Happy Flag Day.
Happy Flag Day. That's right. You won't believe what flags I have outside.
I might. I have a few out there myself.
Had a girl.